Well, hello everybody, MEMEroflCHIPPS here, and today we're playing more Mudrunners, and so we have the C256 came out with the base game, the DW950, which was in the Old Timers DLC, and the Chevy Bison. And so figured I wanted to see which truck was the best one. None of these are suitable for off-road, I can tell you that right now. None of them. All of them are rear-wheel drive. You can lock the differential, and that's about as good as it gets. They're all carrying garage parts, so they should all be pretty close to equal weight. And yeah, so it's about as either close to a comparison as I can do. And so we'll see see how stuck I can get these, I guess. Really mess them up. Or just bury them. I don't really care. One of them's going to be better than the rest. So, everything seems to be going pretty well with this, and up in front of me is a lot of water. So I'm probably going to, I am going to, as you can see, it's getting soupy. I'm going to get this over as far as I can, so that way I can have another truck come up here and go around this, so we can have another truck lead the way, because this game takes driving physics to the max, and if you've already have trucks driving on wet, sloppy ground, if the ground is worse the next time you go to drive on it. It's amazing. I actually love this game. It's one of my favorite games. But one of my favorite driving games, to say the least. And so I think this year's about as good as it's going to get. Yeah. And so, one of the rules to this, I'm putting it, is you can't use the winch. If it gets to the point where you have to use the winch, your truck is done. That's it. No more driving for you. Your truck is disqualified. So, with that being said, this is the DW950. Came out with the Old Timers DLC. It is obviously a very old truck. I would have to say, I would guess it's priced somewhere in the 50s, possibly earlier. I don't know. I'm not an expert on old semis, but we will. This one I can lock the differential, just like the 256 that came with the base game, and this one is moving very slow. It seems to be having problems. Oh well. We'll see how far it gets. So this isn't working very well. This truck is really slow because I keep having to put it down into gear 1. And so I'm hoping if I can, differential's locked and I keep these wheels on solid ground, it'll actually go. Because see, if I take the differential or diff lock off, I just screwed myself by taking it off to prove a point. There we go. And so, if I keep at least one set of drive wheels on the solid ground, I'm hoping it can pull its way through. But it does not look like this is going to be the case. I'm wrong, maybe. Or not. I don't know. I don't know anymore, but I can tell you right now that this is not working very well. Well, I mean, I'm still moving, kind of, I guess? I don't know. Okay, so it made it without the winch. It just took reversing and driving forward and then reversing again a few times. There was a lot of very small wiggles in there to try to get that to go up that hill. It made it. It just took a while. But this truck here will... yeah, this one here will probably be the first one to go after all of them meet up here. That's if all of them, as if the Chevy Bison makes it. I hope it does. But it might not. Like I said, these trucks aren't suitable for road, or for off-road. It says so in the description of the truck. So this one here will be the first one to go when the Bison gets up here. And so, this is a Chevy Bison. It's a very nice truck. I would say it's late 80s in the 90s would be my guess. Could be wrong. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about big trucks. This one, the diff lock is always on. It's only rear-wheel drive. So, yeah. We'll see how this works. And, and so the Chevy Bison is a 2-star truck. All the rest of them are 1-star trucks. And so far, this is super disappointing. For being a 2-star truck, you are horrible. I don't have high hopes for you anymore. I figured you would make it the farthest. I was wrong. See, I wish the DW 950 that I drove a little bit ago had this trailer on it instead of the Russian trailer. It would just look a lot nicer. Alright, so we almost made it. It took, yeah, that was a long drive, a long sad drive. So many sads. Pull this one up here. Yeah. Time for this one, the DW950. Back it up a little bit because I got a little too close. And the Chevy Bison will be after this one, and the C256 can take up the back because it went first. Am I even going to be able to get through here? No winch. Not using it. I think the only time I'm going to use the winch is if I get stuck to move them out of the way. So that way other trucks can get by if they need to. But so far, doing good. We're on relatively solid ground. Cruising right along. It's going to be a good time. Besides the fact that there's a bunch of water. Yup. We'll see how well this... Oh, it's actually doing pretty well at going through the water. And I'm a liar. Boop. I like how the horn causes ripples in the water. I thought that was a nice touch. Come on, you can do it. There's no solid ground anywhere. Alright, so I think I'm probably going to call this here. Oh, never mind. I was going to call it the end, but I lied. Well, it might be the end if this trailer, or if the rear wheels on this slide into here, which it looks like they did. And I've been fighting in this exact spot for a while. So, I think I'm gonna call this one here defeated. It's done. It's gonna dig it a hole so I can bury it. But yeah, I'm gonna call this one done because I'm gonna have to use the winch to get it through here. But it's a good run, I think. We didn't make it very far. If you look real close, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but when I was looking back, or when I was looking at the front of this in the background, you could see the other trucks. Kind of. Okay. So this is a Chevy Bison. This is a 2-star truck, so hopefully this can make it just as far, if not farther, than the DW950. Because with it being a 2-star truck, you would think it's better. But it might not be better. I don't know. We're getting stuck in the same spot as the DWs, right here. Really? Come on, man. Do what I want you to do. Okay, we're on semi-solid ground. Put it in maximum overdrive. Give it all the power. That was a bad idea. You can tell right now. That was a shit idea. Too much wheel spin once I hit the water. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Might make it. No, I don't think I'm moving anymore. Don't. Yeah, I'm not moving anymore. Oh, let's see if I can move in reverse. A little bit. A little tiny bit. Forward. A little bit. Not very much, though. Oh, no, we moved a little bit. Yeah, income. I think I might be stuck. Right here. Stuck. Disappointing. Chevy Bison. Not as good as I wanted it to be. Hook it to the winch. Pull. Alright. It's time for the C256 truck, base game truck. And so let's see if this thing can beat the DW950. Because if anything can do it, I was pretty sure it was going to be the Bison. But this one here, this came out with the base game. And this is a base game map. So, why wouldn't it be able to do this? I think it should be able to. Just creep its way through the bog. We are not moving. Nope. We are not moving at all, actually. We're moving sideways. Why is that? Reverse? Slow reverse. Yeah, I'm not... Damn. Yeah, I think this might be the end of this truck. Sad. Okay, so you can see the trucks all piled up down there. The DW950 seems to be able to do the best off-road, even for not being an off-road truck. But yeah, it's buried. I moved it with the winch. I can't move anymore. If you'd like to see more Mudrunner, hit that like button. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.